Bugs crashing your pack's party? Whether they've got paws or sneakers, your pack deserves a home that's protected from pests. That's where Wondercide comes in. Plant-powered protection made with steam-distilled natural essential oils that actually work. It kills and repels fleas, ticks, mosquitoes, and ants without questionable ingredients or overpowering smells. Safe to use around kids and pets when used as directed, lab-proven to work fast, and proudly made in the USA. We offer sprays for pets, people, homes, and yards. Plus, spot-on treatments, collars, and even shampoos. Whatever your pack needs, we've got it covered. Founded by a pet parent looking for a better way to protect her dog Luna, Wondercide's now protected over 21 million lives and counting. You might have even seen us on Shark Tank. Go to Wondercide.com and use code WONDER20 for 20% off your first order. That's WONDER20 at Wondercide.com. Wondercide. Protect your pack with plant-powered Wondercide today.
the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover.
No, easy, hold on. Stop!
As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them. As America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzer, what is up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot hair.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it. Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
So then I says to Alex, I love the mustache.
Oh, yeah. God, I know. It's a great mustache.
And then he started screaming at me about Owen Schroyer and weed and I don't know, something.
It was
happened.
really
Hi, guys.
weird. Hi, guys. Yeah, welcome. Today is a free show.
Whoa, huh? It means you poor people are allowed in. How's it feel?
Yeah, it feels good, right?
Please don't brush up against your betters.
Yeah, also, the second hour we'll be joined by Owen Schroyer, which, again, we don't do these things on purpose, but, apparently...
We should, hopefully Jim Jordan, who I've always said is one of the most effective members of the congressional halls. Jim Jordan. Mr. Get It Done, Jim Jordan. I don't think anything is going to come of it. But if he gets us remonetized on YouTube, you know what we can do? Just to torture the poors is we can do days where we're like, show's free, everybody. But on Thursday, guess what? YouTube members only chat.
Members only YouTube. Sorry.
Just to be cruel.
Yeah. Well,
someday we're going to have a show where it's free, but you're not going to be allowed to talk amongst your betters.
Now, Mersh, here's the thing. I would say that you were being a real Nazi, but after seeing this, I don't even know if that's fair.
What's happening?
This is not AI.
Can we explain this first?
Please, go ahead.
Can we give a little background?
Sure.
So, obviously, everybody's scrambling to get their YouTube channels back. And by everybody, I mean everybody that you remember that was interesting that you wish was still on YouTube. Owen Benjamin, Nick Fuentes, Alex Jones. Everybody that you went, yeah, now that I think about it, with guys like that on here, this platform kind of ruled, right? Well, they all, instead of going through the process of let me try to get my channel back, whatever, they all just made new channels. And they all got nuked. And they're already getting nuked. And Alex decided that this would be a reasonable response.
So they're saying, by the way, they're saying that all the streams are working, but the Rumble stream is down. I don't know why. Maybe Rumble's down, but I just posted the link in the Rumble chat to YouTube because it seems the YouTube stream is working. Sucks for the donation aspect of the show, but at least you could still watch us. Yeah. So, sorry, Ron. Sorry if you're trying to watch on Rumble. It's gonna be really great with 0 people watching for doing a live read. Let me play this.
The Hitler mustache, and it was very interesting. I could tell you it had a wild effect on women.
Okay.
I thought they were about to start throwing their panties at me. And they didn't know why. They were looking at me because most modern women, even young ones, don't really even know even what Hitler is.
So Alex didn't even because if I was going to do this bit, and I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job, Alex, but if I were going to do this bit the day after YouTube told me to go fuck myself, I would be calling it the Chaplin stash. Wouldn't you be calling it the Chaplin stash? That would be way funnier.
Yeah, the Charlie
Still wear the
Chaplin.
brown jacket. And do the hair and the fucking and the thing, the whole. But you'd be calling it the Chaplin stash to try to still be like, hey, what changed? Other than I'm banned from YouTube and I changed my facial hair.
It looks
You don't
like.
the
Can I tell you
Chaplin?
what he looks like specifically? Will Sasso playing Curly, playing Hitler.
Oh my god!
Specifically
Oh my God.
that look. It's that. Think about that look.
Because you got to think the Three Stooges probably did imitate. stuff from the war. Oh,
this
God.
is exactly what it looks
my
like.
God,
Yeah.
Yes, that is layers of.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, poor Will Sasso to be in that piece of shit when he was so good.
Yeah, I know. But, take the paycheck, right?
God,
that movie was good. I don't fucking care. That movie was fucking good. Kiss my ass.
You think the movie
That
was
movie
good?
fucking good. Larry David is a fucking nun that keeps getting hurt. All 3 of them played the Stooges impeccably. It was great.
His yid is showing right now. His yid's coming out.
That movie
a
was
little bit.
lit. I love it.
You know what it is? Pesci, we always say he's like the worst Jew ever, and he's like so not Jewish, but then it's just like Roger Rabbit, right? There's still certain Jew things like shaving a haircut. He just can't help it. He's like, don't badmouth the fucking Three Stooges movie. I can't take it.
Nah, man, I never really even watched him growing up. That movie was, I liked.
Maybe
I
that's
really
why you
liked that
liked
movie.
it. Because
Maybe.
you didn't watch it growing up.
Yeah, it's a genetic thing. You know what? Hey, Pessy, I didn't know I loved Jameson until I tried it. And I was in my 20s, and I went,
man,
oh
you would've
my
liked
God,
this.
holy shit, this stuff's magic. And like somebody had to explain to me, yeah, you people have been drinking it for thousands of years.
And then
Of
it
course,
made sense.
of course it tastes like magic. And I was like, oh.
Then it made sense.
Well, I mean, most whiskey tastes like magic once you're halfway through the bottle.
Dude, I was a beach drink fruitcake. I always drank rum until I finally discovered it.
Now he's a Jameson queer, which is a different kind of gay, but it's still gay.
Yeah.
Lex Luthor meets Adolf Hitler looks.
Well, I mean, they're kind of...
Okay, Alex, also something else. As somebody who was yo-yo dieted before, we going the other way, pal? We getting a little chunky again?
Can I just say, and I like Alex.
Me too.
But I have to agree.
asking.
The problem is with something like that, right, is when you see people that get dialed in hardcore for like 2-3 months, and then they just get jacked and they have like no body fat, and you're like, oh, snap. And then you see them like 2 months after that, and they have like alcohol bloat, and they've been partying, and then they get bloated and gross again, but then they get ripped again. Like, that's actually way worse for you.
Yeah.
Than just kind of being. What you should do is get right in the middle.
Yeah.
And just try to hold on to that middle. Safer. You think he's getting? You think he's back to?
Well, So I mean, again,
he's partying again. And
I mean, they told Milo no back for his YouTube too. I think they told Milo he can't his YouTube back either.
I mean,
all right.
Hopefully this. I have no hope for this, but maybe if this fight continues and drags out a little bit, maybe they get to the Senate or something. I don't know. Maybe, but probably not.
Breaking tonight, the Justice Department is considering charging former FBI Director James Comey with lying to Congress over testimony before a Senate panel in September of 2020. Correspondent David Spott has the breaking.
He would be like the first person ever to get charged with lying to Congress.
You know what's funny?
Good.
He would be
good.
You know what that just goes to show you? Is just how unimportant a stooge he was. Because remember, like the 2008 financial collapse. Remember, there was like one like Belgian banker that went to jail for the whole economic collapse.
Yeah, that one guy took the fall
like,
for
you know
everything.
what I mean? So it just goes to show you, Comey was a low-level stooge, and they're like, you're gonna have to eat this charge, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you. But also, I know this is gonna rubber band back on Republicans someday, and they're gonna start throwing Republicans in jail. And you know what? I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
This is so funny.
No, you can't lie. Don't be liars.
Story from Washington. Good evening, David.
Brett, good evening. We're told a grand jury in Virginia is looking at evidence relating to allegations that former FBI Director James Comey may have lied to Congress.
He found some shells on the beach that spelled out "oh shit."
Is this guy a Vulcan?
Yes, but he like, you know what? He clipped the ear so he would look like he would fit in.
But
Yeah.
he didn't. But he didn't fix his eyebrows.
No.
Those are Vulcan ass eyebrows.
You know what he looks like? Holy fuck! You remember the robot cab driver in Total Recall?
Yeah.
Congress on September 30th, 2020. That date is
You know
very
what? Speaking of
specific.
cabs, I also would have went with a young version of Delamain from Cyberpunk, the AI taxi guy.
Because the statute of limitations for lying before Congress is typically 5 years. Next
Also, don't
Tuesday
get
marks
excited, guys. They're just going to pardon him.
Oh yeah.
exactly 5 years since his remote testimony. He was in Virginia at the time. It was during the throes of COVID. It's unclear if a grand jury...
The throes of COVID.
Which,
will
by the
vote
way,
to indict Comey.
I like that during this Comey thing, they bring up COVID, which should just remind all of you that not nearly enough people are going to prison.
Yeah, more people need to go to prison for COVID.
Thousands of people need to go to prison.
Mm-hmm.
Grand jury has the option to say yes or no to an indictment. As, to be clear, as we speak, Brett, he's not been indicted and he's not facing charges at this moment. This is all up to
Also,
a grand
can I just
jury.
clarify
This
for
latest-
YouTube's sake? I know because we're trying to get remonetized. I'm talking about, of course, the people who didn't vax and mask.
Can you believe those people? They
Those-
put us
those
all in
thousands of
danger.
people should have been
They
in
put
prison.
us more than 1,000 people. They put us. It was a lot of people. Guys, we're on your side. But we just the guy. Hey, Wink.
Terms of service.
Development comes just days after President Trump publicly pressured Attorney General Pam Bondi to move forward with charges against Comey, Senator Adam Schiff, and New York Attorney General Letitia James. Schiff and James were mentioned by Trump for unrelated mortgage fraud allegations. They also have not been charged at this moment. Trump wrote, Pam, I've reviewed over 30 statements and posts saying that essentially, quote, same old story as last time, all talk, no action. Nothing is being done. What about Comey, Adam Shifty Schiff, Letitia?
Yeah, but you know what they're also saying? Pages and pages and pages of posts asking about the Epstein files. Why don't you bring that up
at all?
Honestly, every time Pam Bondi posts, sure, people yell at her, or some people yell at her about the stuff you just said, but top comments always like, where are the Epstein files? Hey, are you going to release the Epstein files?
They're all guilty as hell, but nothing is going to be done, end quote. Trump then went on to suggest that Bondi appoint Lindsay Halligan, his former personal attorney, to become the U.S. attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia.
That's not weird at all.
On Friday, Eric Siebert resigned from that post under pressure from the administration. And on Monday, just a few days later, Lindsay Halligan was sworn in. The Justice Department is declining comment on anything related to this overall probe, as is the FBI.
Those eyebrows,
We've
bro.
reached out to James Comey's attorney, but have not yet heard back.
Maybe he's on the beach looking for cool shells again.
Yeah, to spell things out.
Yeah.
You think the camera, if the camera panned away from that reporter, there'd be a man with his hand up his ass drinking from a glass of water?
You know, the thing that fascinated me about that Comey shit, too, was like, we all broke it down on this show, but it was like, I mean, not only did you basically go on Instagram and go, hey, somebody should kill the president, which is fucking wild. You know, that is really out of pocket. Just the fact that he was on a beach, the fact that he was out there, the seagulls, the sunshine, smelling the salt air, and it's like it's ever present in his mind. Like, I need to take seashells in this peaceful place. And I got to remind people they should probably kill the president.
Probably. You know,
like, what?
Maybe.
What? Why don't you just do what most of us normal people do, even in a political time, and just go out and look at the dolphins and zone out for a little bit? It's the beach.
These people can't shut it
They're
off.
sick.
They don't know how to shut it off. Oh, this is somebody asking Trump about it.
Well, I can't tell you what's going to happen because I don't know. You have very professional people headed up by the Attorney General, and Todd Blanche, and Lindsay Halligan, who's very smart, good lawyer.
Not a lot
very
of
good-
cool guys named Todd, but that guy's a cool guy. He's a cool Todd, we call him.
Wow, there's a cool Todd?
We call him Cool Todd because there's not a lot of cool Todds. We feel like there's not going to be a lot of headbutting over that nickname. He's the only cool Todd, in my opinion.
I think it's the cool Todd. Now you got me wondering.
You know, Virgie was watching a video on his stream the other night. It's really funny. Did you see him go to the UN and then all he did was just talk cash money shit about the decor of the building?
Oh,
and
that was
leave
really funny.
With no teleprompter.
Yeah.
It was the funniest shit.
Oh,
ever.
can you
He's
give me
like-
that? Can you give me that, Virgie?
He's like, 20 years ago, I made an offer as a developer to make this place beautiful. It would have been marble. It would have been this. I quoted them a price, and they spent a lot more money, and they used cheap. Look at how cheap it is. This place is terrible. It's like, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, when the teleprompter breaks, he goes into business, real estate Trump.
I would have had real marble in the offices. You have fake marble. It's all fake marble. People know it's fake. I would have gotten you real marble, and it was like it was the most insane, unhinged shit ever. And I'm like,
love that.
this is the Trump I miss.
That's my favorite.
He just talked cash money shit about their rugs for like 10 minutes and left.
I don't have a timestamp for it, so just give me 2 seconds.
You know
and
what?
I'll
Can we?
listen-
Can
I'll
we?
try to find it.
Yeah, try to find the exact point. because
Yeah, I'm gonna
it's
try to
just-
find that.
Okay, I'll keep playing. You know what? I'll keep playing. I'll keep playing
It
this.
was
Okay,
amazing.
I'll keep playing this. Well, then play that next.
I can't tell you what's going to happen because I don't know. You have very professional people headed up by the Attorney General, and Todd Blanche, and Lindsay.
I'm only going to call him Tool Cool Todd from now on.
Halligan,
Cool,
who's very
cool Todd Blanche. That's what we call the guy.
smart.
God, your first name's Todd, which already sucks, and your last name's Blanche. Ew.
Good
And then he
lawyer, very
leans
good-
over and he's like, we don't really call him that, but it's just, it gets him fired up. He really likes to hear it, gets him fired up.
He's getting a divorce.
I got to start practicing whispering Trump because
Yeah.
he's getting more of that.
To whisper Trump?
We don't really call him that, but, he likes to hear it. Makes him happy. He's a happy guy. When Todd's happy, he works very hard. Very hard.
Oh fuck. Okay.
They're going to make a determination. I'm not making that determination. I think I'd be allowed to get involved if I want, but I don't really choose to do so. I can only say that Comey's a bad person. He's a sick person. I think he's a sick guy. Actually.
He's sick. Sick.
He did terrible
I
things.
actually saw at the memorial service that Erica Trump was eyeing Todd. I think she thought Todd was handsome.
That's not true.
Perhaps might be a good replacement for Charlie. And they're like, what are you doing, Mr. President?
That would be something Trump would do, by the way.
And then he's just like, I just wanted to gas him up. I want to see Todd get shot down. It'll be very funny. It'll be very funny if he hits on a widow 3 weeks after her husband's dead. We can all laugh at Todd at the Christmas party. I think you've got a shot with her, Todd.
You think so, Mr. President?
I think you should go
think
up,
so?
shake her hand, and then ask her out on a date.
I mean, it has been a year since the divorce, so I think I should probably go out there and give it a shot. Oh. People are going to get mad at that one. We're going to get some angry
love
comments.
to humiliate Todd at the Christmas party. We will be laughing at him about the Erica Kirk thing. What a rube. I can't believe he thought that she was ready to date already. What a moron.
They keep calling Todd a cockstar legend.
I can't believe you went up to a recent widow with a mistletoe in your hand. What were you thinking?
All right, I got it, and I swear to God, I totally forgot how funny that speech was, just in general.
It was unhinged. It was all over the place.
It is insane. He was talking mad shit. He said the only
11:35.
Yeah, 11:35. He said the only thing he got from the UN in regards to Ukraine was an elevator that didn't, or was an escalator that didn't work.
Let's have fun. I want to watch this now. I missed this. I can't believe I missed this. Okay.
What I care about is not.
Marco Rubio always looks like he's just so sad.
He never used to look like this.
Because he used to be our guy here, like, and so we know. But like, he looks just miserable all the time.
You know why? Mm-hmm. Because for years he's just been a pretty handsome Republican young Cuban senator from Florida. That was a cake job. All you had to do was show up, and they were going to reelect you every fucking election. He had a cake job. Right. He took this, and he's like, oh, you have to actually work. This sucks dick, bro. Sucks. This is horrible.
Winning prizes, it's saving lives. We saved millions and millions of lives.
He's also getting that Cuban hairline. He's losing that hair, bro. It's thinning, bro.
I think he walks around like a pocket with a brush, with a comb in his pocket, like every Cuban does.
Wars, and we have others that we're working on, and you know that. Many years ago, a very successful real estate.
Huh?
No, it's at the right part. It's at the right part. It's at the right part. He's doing it.
I'm sorry.
Developer in New York.
Oh, okay. I'm retarded.
Known as Donald J. Trump.
That's
I bid
him.
on the renovation and rebuilding of this very United Nations complex. I remember it so well. I said at the time that I would do it for $500 million, rebuilding everything. It would be beautiful. I used to talk about, I'm going to give you marble floors. They're going to give you terrazzo. I'm going to give you the best of everything.
Oh, my God.
You're going to have mahogany walls. They're going to give you plastic. But they decided to go in another direction, which was much more expensive at the time, and which actually produced a far inferior product. And I realized that they did not know what they were doing when it came to construction, and that they're
just like you losers. Tell me this isn't Trump at his fucking form, though.
Yeah, this is the best.
You got ripped off, frankly, and I would have given you marble. They gave you plastic. You got ripped off. You could have had a gold building.
Building concepts were so wrong.
Like Trinidad
and the
James,
product that they
all
were
gold
proposing
everything.
To build was so bad and so costly. It was going to cost them a fortune. And I said, and wait till you see the overruns. Well, I turned out to be right. They had massive cost overruns and spent between $2 and $4 billion on the building and did not even get the marble floors that I promised them.
Man, look at that. You know what? He's right. Wouldn't you rather have marble floors?
He's not he's not even close to. He's still gonna shit on them.
You walk on terraza. Do you notice that?
This is the most petty, bitchiest. Like, this is the Trump I miss. Now you're
As
on
far as-
terraza. How does that feel with your broke ass? How does your feet feel how do your feet feel walking on terraza, you broke bitch? This is how you talk to a bitch who divorced you, and then after she divorces you, you have another come up in life.
Yeah.
Like, you were a millionaire, your wife leaves, you take half your millions, and then the next year you're a billionaire.
Yep.
And you're like, how does it feel walking on terraza, you broke bitch? You know what I mean? Like, he's doing that kind of shit.
I'm concerned, frankly, looking at the building and getting stuck on the escalator. They still haven't finished the job. They still haven't finished. That was years.
Now, by the way, you saw he got stuck on the escalator. The escalator like shut off, but now they're saying that it was staffers.
Well,
does he bring it up?
No, but do you know what else went wrong during this?
What?
This whole speech is going this way because it started
Oh,
with him going to
teleprompter,
the
shut up.
teleprompter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and he pointed out during the speech, at the end, the teleprompter started working again.
Oh, you know what's really funny? So you know what he's doing right now? He's doing the Bill Burr and Philly thing, where his teleprompter says, "All right, fine, I'll riff.
I'm going to make fun of your terraza floors.
Fucking losers.
You see, you're going to regret taking my script away. You thought you were going to fuck me up. Now I'm just going to burn this whole place
That's
down.
so
You
bad.
probably should have just given me my script, left me alone.
Years ago. The project was so corrupt that Congress actually asked me to testify before them on the tremendous waste of money because it turned out that they had no idea what it was, but they knew it was anywhere between $2 and $4 billion as opposed to
It kind of
$500
gets
million
boring
with a
after this.
guarantee.
There's really not much after this.
But they're making a generous offer.
He starts to just get into
But
numbers.
inexcusably, even NATO countries have not.
Yeah, if you skip to any 10-minute segment of this fucking speech, there's something fucking
Prevent their societies from being overwhelmed by people they have never seen before with different customs, religions, with different everything, where migrants have violated laws, lodged false asylum claims, or claimed refugee status for illegitimate reasons. They should, in many cases, be immediately sent home. And
he's really starting to look old, man.
He's tired.
Yeah, he is. He is tired. He's reached his tired phase.
He really, this really was just like, get Trump in there. We got J.D. Vance on lock, is what this was.
Yeah. Oof. Speaking of, remember that E. Jean Carroll, the one that said that Trump raped her?
Oh yeah, the really hot one.
Yeah, the baddie. She's still being crazy.
I know my own pleasures, and they don't. And that doesn't involve buying things. Where my pleasure comes is making him so pissed off
Sorry about
he
Trump.
can't think. We need to prick his little balloon constantly, and one of the ways to do that is to give his money to women.
How big are these glasses going to get before we start holding hands across America?
listen.
Because I cannot have women doing this anymore. It is getting fucking ridiculous. You women look fucking retarded. You look retarded.
Can I ask an honest question, ladies? And you can be honest with me. Are you fucking with us? Is this a troll? Is this like a, like 4chan? Remember, used to come up with stuff people would do just to fuck with people, and then like the left would start. Is the left learning how to meme? Is this like white women? Or are you just doing this to do it? Because I
think
feel
they're
like
doing
you're
it to do
fucking
it.
with me.
Yeah.
Women's
If
reproductive
I wore glasses like that every day, it would just be to see how long before Royce said something. And you know what? I believe it would probably be, he would make it 4 minutes.
Yeah,
I think it would
basically.
be by minute 4 he'd go, so what's with the glasses? What are we doing here? What is this?
Oh, hell yeah.
To binding up the wounds of democracy, which he is
You're talking
destroying
over your
by the
dentures.
very instant that we're sitting here, shoring up voting rights.
She's
Can
so
you
drunk.
Imagine
By the way, alcoholism and dentures are a deadly combo.
Mm-hmm.
how angry he takes his.
I bet you, every family gathering she goes to, someone goes, "Grandma, stop saying vagina."
She doesn't have any kids.
Stop
She's
saying
never had
vag-
kids.
Stop saying vagina.
She's like an octogenarian version of what's her face's character from The Big Lebowski, Julianne Moore.
Maud.
600
Maud
million
Lebowski.
Yeah.
Vagina.
on Bitcoin.
Grifton.
And as Robbie says, do you know anybody except criminals who make money on Bitcoin? No, do we? We don't. Anyway, so
what?
It's just so delicious thinking about how pissed off he'll be, how angry.
That's so weird. Like people's lives become wanting other people to be mad.
Ma'am, frankly, I just spoke in front of the UN, and my attention deficit disorder didn't even allow me to think about anything other than the disgraceful floors, the Takata floors they had. Ma'am, I don't think of you at any point. I think of whatever floor I'm looking at, whatever broken escalator is bothering me in that moment is what I'm thinking about. She really thinks like we're getting to him, and it's like Trump is so. Why is this escalator not working? This is the worst thing going on the planet right now. Is this one escalator not working? I don't think he cares.
Well, the White House Budget Office is threatening mass firings if a government shutdown were to happen. A directive to agencies includes instructions to target programs not legally required to continue, marking a sharp break from past shutdowns. The move signals an escalation by the Trump administration amid a funding standoff with congressional Democrats as the September 30th deadline.
Yeah, man. By the way, we're still like we're only live on YouTube. We haven't been live on Rumble still the whole time. Like it's just been a glitch.
Yeah, it's weird.
You know, I've been posting in the Rumble channel, people going, but it says viewers waiting, like we're not live. But obviously,
but Rumble works.
Yeah, Rumble's working. Other people's things are working. By the way, the video's streaming perfectly fine on Locals and is streaming fine on YouTube. So I mean, you know, I'm just trying to get people at least over right now on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, can't really do anything about it. Can't really do anything about it if it's not. I don't want to stop the stream to start a new stream because that's even a bigger pain in the ass at this point.
No, I mean,
and
it's it just for an hour. It's like I don't know. It's fine. YouTube. I don't know. It's. I understand. It's a lot to ask you to go over to this obscure platform, YouTube, but we're over there.
Yeah. No, I've been typing it in the chat, so hopefully people figure it out.
YouTube. What is this? 1962?
All right. Let's do this.
Breaking news, a shooting at an ICE detention center in Dallas. Investigators say one of the bullets contained the words anti-ICE.
But the only people shot.
Can I just say, when I saw this, and you guys know me, I'm like the least conspiracy dude ever. I saw this, I saw the photo, and I went, I don't, this is...
Yeah, yo, can we like you know that you don't have to write things on bullets, right? Like they'll just work.
Yeah, but also like fuck ICE on one bullet in Sharpie, and then 2 detainees stick it out.
Eyewitness News reporter Josh Haskell is here now with more on this story. Josh.
And David and Giovanna, there's been conflicting information all day from DHS, but they now say that 1 detainee was killed, 2 injured. The acting ICE director saying all ICE facilities across the country are now on a higher alert.
A deadly shooting at an ICE facility in Dallas, the FBI is calling a targeted act of violence. A sniper opening fire on the facility, killing 1 person in ICE custody, injuring 2 other detainees.
So, wait a second, but why would you shoot the person in custody? Why would you shoot in the ICE?
I mean, maybe there was
Cartel?
No,
I know.
It was an anti-ICE tard, but
He
like
just was an idiot and
tard.
missed.
You saw today it came out that he was using that ICE tracker app. So you know, like the lefties made that ICE tracker website. Yeah,
It's gonna be trouble.
Yeah, Virgie, can you put that on YouTube? I forgot to grab it, but yeah, can you grab that for me? Because I saw that today.
Yeah,
like,
I have
right
a
before the
feeling
show.
that's gonna have some far-reaching implications.
Early evidence that we've seen from rounds that were found near the suspected shooter contain messages that are anti-ICE in nature.
FBI Director Kash Patel releasing images of the unspent shell casings, including one engraved with the phrase anti-ICE. The incident comes as ICE has been ramping up deportation efforts throughout the country. Homeland Security officials have been warning agents of increased violence.
There are people out there who
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that Sheriff Slow?
What is being placed online, and they're coming and they're doing acts of violence against ICE employees.
Are you an adult, man?
Yeah. Well, what is this? What's this guy doing?
Law enforcement sources tell ABC News the suspected shooter has been identified as 29-year-old Joshua John, who was found dead at the scene from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. DHS says he fired indiscriminately at the ICE building Wednesday morning. 2 Texas ICE facilities were targeted back in July. A police officer was shot in Alvarado, another shooting in McAllen. Following today's shooting in Texas, the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department increased patrols around the ICE processing center in Adelanto.
It would only seem obvious that if there was any bad actor out there planning to do something, that could potentially be a target. We increase our.
Are there any adults in this area? Are we all like little kids? They all feel like little kids pretending to be grown-ups, right?
People, yeah. Here,
I'm not buying your psyop. You're using child crisis actors now?
I'm the ICE Executive Associate Director for Enforcement and Removal Operations. The attack on ICE's Dallas field office yesterday was tragic. And while our hearts and prayers are with the family of the detainees who were shot, the evidence is clear that this was intended as an assault on ICE personnel who come to work every day to do their job.
Or, as you would say, trabajo.
So
violent rhetoric.
So ICE's stance is, hey, could have been worse. Could have been one of our guys.
It's a good stance, though. I mean, I'm with that.
Has led to over 1,000% increase in assaults on ICE officers, and it has to stop.
Hey, Lauren, I don't know if you're like a troll or not, but she said Republicans have held the majority in all 3 branches of the government for the past 8 months. If there's a government shutdown, it will be the results of Republican incompetence. Hey, I don't know if you're new around here, but I don't really give a shit what letters next to your name. I want the government shut down. I don't care. I don't care who's in charge. So, I mean, I think we've been pretty consistent with that.
Can I cover
actually.
this?
Please, go ahead.
Rachel, a couple, 3 things.
I think Lauren,
Rachel, whatever. All right, doesn't matter.
Stupid bitch.
Okay. 1, don't care. 2, didn't ask. 3, you're a woman.
That's the last one. The last was the funniest
That was a good
one.
one, right?
That was good.
But so back to what we were doing. How great would it be if Tom Homan went on TV right now and they go, Secretary Homan, can you at least just say, that it's tragic that, these detainees were killed in this shooting, and he just immediately just starts going, hey, first of all, I want to make something clear. Those people were here illegally. Right? Those people would be dead if they were here illegally. Like, he doesn't have even a shred of sympathy, when people are dead.
No. He's determined.
I'll tell you how they could have not get shot by a sniper in a detention facility as if they were back home.
Contrast to those who would
You're like,
demonize
can't
our
you
men and
just say it's sad? No, I'm incapable.
women. Yesterday, our brave officers ran back into danger, along with ATF, our partners, to save the detainees while shots were still being fired. Those ICE officers just showed the world who they really are. Law enforcement officers who want the best for our country. That's ICE. Integrity, courage, excellence. They were willing to put their lives on the line to pull detainees out of the transport van to get them to safety. They are heroes, and I hope the media has the integrity to shine a light.
Yeah, I know,
on
but you also told me that Asian FBI sniper is a hero, and you guys post about him every year on fucking Twitter and get flamed for that. So, I don't know, man. You guys throw the word hero around a lot.
Anyone who creates or distributes these apps that is designed to spot, track, and locate ICE
they're
officers
going
are
down.
well aware of the dangers that they are exposing
You're
to law
going to
enforcement.
prison.
Yeah.
And before you think,
It's a casting
how
call
they
to
have
invite
rights.
bad
Yeah,
actors
till the
to
feds
attack
get
law
involved.
enforcement
You always have rights till the feds want you. Once the feds want you, your rights go out the window. Your life should be a combination of, exercising your rights, but also never making the feds angry enough to want you that badly. So
That's you know what? That's fair.
Yeah, it's good luck.
It's no different than giving a hitman the location of their intended target.
I
and this is
mean,
exactly
yeah, is
what
it-
we
is
saw
it
happen in
different?
Dallas yesterday.
Oh, I'm sorry. So if I download the Diana Burnwood app, like all of a sudden I'm a criminal?
I think so, yeah.
The media
I
has
just
been
downloaded the Anarchist Cookbook.
I remember that.
Does that make me a criminal? I don't know how that works.
I remember reading that when I was a kid, thinking I was edgy because I had a copy
Yeah.
of it. Like, yeah, dude, we could wage war on the system with this, man.
And it was just like putting glue in payphones.
Yeah, it was like
and you're
literally-
like, wait, this is kind of gay, right, guy?
How to-
Guys, we all agree this is kind of gay.
How to steal from fucking vending machines?
Yeah, we
Banana drugs.
Yeah.
What were banana drugs? I missed that one.
The one where so in the Anarchist Cookbook, there was a thing where it was if you scrape the inside, like the inside of a banana peel, dry it, you could smoke that. That was in there.
Amplifying these apps, even as we warned them, it would only lead to more attacks on law enforcement. We truly wish we didn't have to say, I told you so.
But I told us so.
But here we are. ICE continues to prioritize the safety and security of our personnel, detained aliens, and facilities.
Whoa, you guys,
We will
so
do everything-
aliens are real?
Yeah, they are. They're Mexican too. Super weird.
Possible to increase security to counter the increased wave of these lethal attacks. Again,
Yeah, you can't be doing that. Right. This story is actually a big story. Hold on.
All right, here we go.
So
Listen
remember we
up.
talked a little bit about this yesterday, right?
Secret Service revealing they dismantled a massive telecom network capable of crippling cell towers and jamming 911 calls. It was happening just 35 miles away from New York City. And where the UN General Assembly is underway at this hour. Here to tell us more, and there's a lot to know, and how this would have impacted the public.
I got it.
Is Kurt
I bet it was them.
Knudsen, the cyber guy.
Significant breaking news this morning, Brian, related to not only the president's safety, but the 150
Oh my God!
different
Sorry,
country
this is like
representatives that are
fucking
here in New York
now
City
with
for
this
the UN.
eyes.
The assembly's
Now-
going on right
now's
now.
when
The
we're doing
president
this?
coming into town today to speak there,
Christ.
and what the Secret Service
Yeah.
found in a normal
Sorry.
sweep in advance of this involved bringing in the NYPD, and they found 100,000 servers 100,000 SIM cards that are essentially the ability to mimic cell phones in one area. And imagine if you had the
You know they still haven't told us who it is yet, right?
Nope. That really
It's been
concerns
now.
me,
It's
right?
been 24 hours.
If it was China, we would have heard about it. If it was Arabs, we would
Why
have heard about it. So
haven't they told
if it
us
was Russians,
yet?
we definitely would have heard about it.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel a little uncomfortable how we're not hearing about it. Hold on, I want to see if I can find something that I wanted to play too. Give me a second. That's related to that what we were just talking about. Where is it? All right, let's play this one first, then I'll grab the other one I was talking about. This is great. You're gonna love her. I think, Mersh, you're gonna love her.
When the founding fathers made this great country, I'm going to stop you right there. The founding fathers owned slaves. The founding fathers had less access to education than a modern day 12.
They like invented education, you fucking retard.
Hey, lady, too much Adderall. Slow it down.
Yeah. Maybe chill a little bit, huh?
Year old. They don't know anything. I don't care what they wanted. I don't care what they think. It's unconstitutional. I should hope so. The Constitution was written by people who didn't think women should vote. The Constitution.
Yeah, based.
I know,
Yeah,
man.
they
But stop
shouldn't-
telling me why the Constitution's so great, please.
Yeah, and also, stop proving to me that women can't vote with this screaming.
Whatever this is.
Hey, ma'am, have Americans killed more or less people in foreign countries since women could vote?
You know the answer to that, Virgil. But you know, it's gonna be girl math.
I know that the people think that that's like a meme or it's like it's just to be edgy, but it's like it is true that women voting is generally not a good thing.
Yeah.
We had hundreds of years of just guys at the pub going like, who are you voting for? I'm voting for Buchanan. Well, I respectfully disagree. I think you're stupid, but you have your rights. And I have
let's
my
be
rights.
honest.
And everybody
I
was
don't
all
think-
cool about it. Every once in a while, we would disagree to the point where one of us would go outside.
Gotta have a duel.
Or two of us would
Have
go
a duel.
outside. One of us would come back in the bar, and everybody would go on about their business. But we didn't bother everybody with TikTok videos about it. We went, oh, okay. Yeah? You really believe that we should get involved in foreign wars, cocksucker? Let's take this outside.
At least she's fucking hot.
Wouldn't you agree, though, that was a
Yeah.
better system? Imagine if two guys went outside, like Ron Paul in his prime versus like some globalist fuck, and they both went, fine, we go outside, and then you just hear bang, and then even if the globalist guy came back in and sat down and went, we're going to war in Iran, I would have went, hey, look, going to war in Iran, he earned it. You know what I mean?
Killed the guy.
He shot the guy that opposed it, fair and square. I don't agree with it, but I don't want to get shot. So you boys want to go to war in Iran?
That sounds good to me.
It sounds good to me too. What a better system.
On it. I don't care what they think. It's unconstitutional. I should hope so. The Constitution.
She's so fucking hot though.
She looks
like I'm all bricked up.
She looks like a cross between Gucci's and Grace Thorpe.
Okay, I see.
She looks like she would be in the pitcher in a remake of The Sandlot.
Oh my god! Oh, yeah, but
Yeah, 'cause you have chicks in
softball.
it.
Yeah, softball. Yeah.
Bro, she looks like fucking Karmic's daughter.
Oh God.
Written by people who didn't think
Yeah,
women should vote.
fucking, this one time I got my penis touched by this girl, Felicia.
The Constitution was written by people who didn't think women should vote. The Constitution
this
was written
girl
by
does
people
play
with
baseball,
15-year-old wives dying in childbirth frequently. The Constitution was written by people who had little cartoon Elmer Fudd shotguns, not automatic war machines capable of ripping down
We had literal warships manned by 50 men with cannons.
Did
and
you
shit.
know you could buy a boat with cannons on it and you could just buy one? You could just be like, I want that one, and then you could buy it, and then you know what else you could do legally? Get a bunch of guys and be like, you're my army now. Here's some guns. Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch. You don't know anything. You believe in crystals. I'm looking at your necklace. You fucking suck. You probably go to Smash Brothers tournaments and have fucking armpit hair. I don't give a shit about you.
You're literally retarded.
Mhm.
Your entire personality comes from the boyfriend that taught you how to play Magic the Gathering.
Mm-hmm.
and will again. The whole point is to change. The whole point is to progressively make better decisions so we do not repeat the atrocities of our ancestors. If I was born at any other time
Netflix presents the Conan O'Brien story.
in American history, I would have been burned at the stake or lobotomized.
Oh my God, we could only pray. We
Better
could only
times.
pray. But how can they lobotomize you? What are they going to be lobotomizing? The thing is, you're already acting like somebody who's missing part of her brain.
No, to be fair, lobotomizing is not about making you stupider. It's about making you less annoying, and that would be a very successful thing.
Yeah,
I think people tend to commonly they misconstrue this whole thing where they go, "Oh, lobotomy, it makes you stupid." No, it makes you less annoying. Most people that got lobotomized were already stupid.
Yeah,
they were just very annoying, and somebody said, "Hey."
Yeah.
Can you take out that fucking part of their brain? Can we do that? We figured that out, and then they were like,
Remember when women had postpartum, they used to just like take all their teeth out because they thought I was making them crazy? Yeah, I'm not kidding. They used to do that shit. That shit's wild. I know. It was awesome. I know what you're thinking. Was it
No.
awesome? Yeah.
No, the dudes didn't think it was crazy. It was doctors got together and they were like, look, I found the cure for postpartum. We're just going to tell these bitches we're going to rip their fucking teeth out.
And then all of a sudden they start behaving. It's super weird.
Crazy.
Wow, that's the cure. The cure to yapping is go, I'm going to take your teeth out. Be like, I feel fine now. I'll go cook. You want me to go cook? I'll go cook. Bye. Yes, sir.
I like that.
Smart. It's smart.
And we think the people doing that are the ones who know what should be going on today?
No. The people fucking in K-holes every fucking weekend after leaving their Quiznos jobs like you, they're the ones who should be in charge. You people should take the reign. Right.
We don't want to listen to the people who cured tuberculosis or decided, hey, maybe we shouldn't put lead in house paint.
That was like 80 years ago.
And
though,
those
dude.
people,
Like,
those
you're
people didn't
so
like women
old.
either.
You are actively repeating the atrocities of your ancestors. You're doing
Look,
it
I'm
on
30. I'm 35, and I've never met anyone with or who has had polio. So,
purpose.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Atrocities are awesome.
Yeah.
Atrocities fix economies, bitch.
is atrocities the god of war or what? Which?
Well, it's in the new
No,
God of
they're-
War.
No, I thought Atrocity was playing after Infant Annihilator.
It sounds like a TNA wrestler, like a late stage TNA wrestler. Atrocity.
Right.
Or
No,
like
that sounds like somebody that would be like in GCW.
Yeah.
And then TNA would be like, we want to sign you, but atrocity is a horrible name for marketing. That's more of a GCW.
That's the
Like that
point.
guy just hits light tubes on. And TNA's like, look, you're really talented, but
now you're a clown. You're Johnny Two Shoes.
Yeah, we were focus grouping atrocity, and people just don't like it. And then you're like, yeah, funky shoes. You go out there, yeah, funky guy.
Yeah, there you go.
It's fucking. It's a '90s Spider-Man symbiote.
What about
Atrocity.
what about the fact that Nick Dinsmore, one of the hardest working, best wrestlers in the history of OVW, they're like, hey, what if we made him a retard?
Yeah, I like it.
And he was like, I'm in.
So
Our
it's-
queen.
All right, yeah. Well,
I love her.
I'll just play this.
How do you feel about the Islamic regime of Iran?
How do you feel about
That's Jillian Michaels in the middle.
a country that's doing a genocide right now having a nuclear weapons? Do you have any problems with that?
But let's say
Can
on
you
track
address
here.
the nuclear weapons that Israel
we're
has? Or are you
talking
gonna
Well, I mean, there are weapons, but yeah.
deny
Iran.
that they
We're
have
talking
it?
about Iran, right?
Okay. Well, we're talking about Israel and Iran.
Okay. But
Israel
let's
is
stay on Iran
a
right
military
now.
superpower because of the United States. They have nuclear weapons. They're carrying out the mass slaughter of innocent people in Gaza and the West Bank, which had nothing to do with October 7th.
Your
It's not.
talking
It's all
points are
related.
just
We're pretending as if
completely
Israel is
invalid,
the
and that's
W, and
cool.
they're not.
I've learned my lesson. Don't try to convince someone who's completely off left field.
Someone who's
So
actually
keep doing your
educated on the
thing.
matter.
So you're saying that Bibi Netanyahu controls Trump?
Trump's the most honest.
Yes. Yeah. And he's been going around. You saw the reports coming out. He's been going around bragging to other world leaders that America does whatever I tell him to do. Like he's just like
I
saying
saw
that.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's just
yeah.
saying that.
You're saying that Bibi Netanyahu controls Trump.
Yeah, first of all, everything Royce just said, and second of all, you'll back the fuck off my girl, dog.
You're saying?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
I
so-
think the Israeli government controls our government.
It kind of does.
Fuck, rip Anna Kasparian. You're gonna be missed, huh?
Yes.
Well, that's
I
your
do believe
opinion.
that. No, it's
and
not our
you're
opinion.
wrong, but that's
It's based
entitled
on
to your
evidence.
opinion.
It's based-
I'm gonna cry when they kill her. You know what I mean? That'll be one. She'll be one I shed some tears for.
So you're saying that Trump?
Let me tell you, if you think Charlie Kirk radicalized people, don't touch her. You will radicalize me.
Yeah.
Politics. It's based on the fact that
Israel,
Netanyahu.
takes out Anna Kasparian, and all of a sudden Royce is like, I can't even get Mersh on the phone right
Yeah, I don't know
now.
what
He
to
has
tell you.
gone
Yeah,
underground.
I don't know where he is.
And I'll be honest, I'm fucking nervous.
I
Like,
don't
I
know.
think he's going to do something.
Scared. I could swear I was walking.
Merce
I
is
swear
just
I
sitting
saw-
there taking apart a rifle, listening to Sabrina Carpenter as loud as possible.
I went to his house. He left a note. He said he set his cats free.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a good sign.
Somewhere.
He said,
Somewhere
now
near
they're
an
all
air-
outside cats.
No, now we're all outside cats. They're
Oh,
like,
God, that's
oh
darker.
God, where is Mersh?
That's dark.
Where
That's
is
dark.
somewhere in America, there's a heavily armed Bush chain smoking.
On the fact that Netanyahu go to the U.S.
All
to
of a sudden, I'm
invade.
just at the fucking UN, and I'm just coming up from like a bubbling fucking lake, just like Rambo paint on my face.
Iraq, and then didn't even
John
send.
Carpenter music playing.
I'm completely dressed in urban camo and a ghillie suit, and everyone's going, "What are you doing? This is Manhattan."
Yeah, you can't. You're not allowed to do
This is
that.
Man-
You're not allowed to do that. Yeah.
That is the worst goddamn camouflage I've ever seen. There are no trees here. You're disguised as a tree.
You do whiskers with the camo paint.
IDF soldiers. He had
Under
4,000
the eyes and then whiskers. I look like fucking Peter Criss.
Hold on. Hold on. Your tactical headset has cat ears. I'm
No,
telling
no,
you,
Mersh.
it's happening.
No, Mersh, you're running a trash ghillie. Baba, I know that you're not into gun retard shit. Have you ever
A
seen
trash ghillie suit, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
Have
know
you
tra-
ever
yes,
seen a
yes,
trash
yes.
A
ghillie?
trash can lid on my head. And it
No,
just-
I just sent you one.
Hold
Our
on, let's
soldiers
finish this.
died
Let's
in
finish
Iraq
this.
based
Finish
on a
this.
false premise of weapons of mass
Cry me a
destruction.
river, like you care about American
I
soldiers.
do. I do care about
Sure you
American
do.
soldiers, and I care about
Sure you
American
do.
taxpayers who spend trillions of dollars on this
Amen.
trash when we are dealing with 37
$1 trillion. But hold on, there's one more thing I wanted to show because this is a South Park figured out how to. I haven't seen this episode. I mean, I haven't seen any of South Park, but this was making me laugh. I think South Park figured out how to stop Netanyahu. This is from, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding you. To send in a Jewish mother.
There you are, Mr. Netanyahu! Just who do you think you are?
Yeah.
Killing thousands and flattening neighborhoods that done wrapping yourself in Judaism like it's some shield from criticism. You're making life for Jews miserable and life for American Jews impossible. Oh, don't you roll your eyes at me, mister. You know what you're doing, and you're doing it on purpose.
Oh my, I love South Park. Oh my God.
Because I'm not going anywhere, Buster. I've been to every PTA meeting, every school board meeting, and I can go all day.
That's fucking great.
That was pretty funny, right?
Too bad they killed Charlie Kirk.
I don't think that's what happened.
That's what
Stop saying that. No, you didn't. They didn't, guys. We're not making that accusation. Of course they didn't.
They did it. It's as if Matt and Trey fired the shots themselves. I said it. There you go.
I don't think any of that's true.
Hang on, guys. Legal notice.
Oh, here we go.
We have a Revenge of the Sis legal notice. Look, the lawyers are asking me to say that Matt and Trey Parker had nothing to do with Charlie Kirk's death.
Thank you.
And that they thought it was a horrible tragedy and it shouldn't have happened.
That's correct. Keith Olbermann is 100% responsible for Charlie Kirk's.
The lawyers also told me to say, check out South Park every Wednesday on Comedy Central.
Okay. We have to say that?
Yeah, they were going to sue.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
This is so. This is this video right before we go to break here. 3 things I can do as a trans person in Germany that I can't do in the U.S.
I'm a trans American living in Germany. Here are 3 things that I can do here that I can't in the U.S.
If I lose my German ID, I can get a new one with the correct gender marker. But if
Yeah. You know what the X is for? Doubting.
But if I lose my U.S. passport, the replacement would have the wrong gender.
No, it have the correct gender, the one that you were born.
Because the State Department is changing trans people's documents to match what's on their original birth certificate.
Like you were changing documents to like whatever you felt like.
In Germany, I can pick up my hormones with my public health insurance card. But in some parts of the U.S., Medicaid wouldn't cover it, so I wouldn't be able to. That said, getting care in Germany isn't always easy. Wait times can be long, and insurance doesn't always cover everything. If I was a teacher in Florida or Utah instead of Berlin, I would actually be committing a crime to use the bathroom.
Good.
This should be
good. It's against the law here.
This should be the other version of this, where it's like a TikTok video where they're like, I'm going to compare life to Germany versus Iran. And it's literally just, in Germany, when I have lose my ID, they just give me one with whatever gender. And then the second, it just cuts to a desert and it's just this decapitated corpse that's on fire.
That's
and
it.
you're like, yeah, you're right. America's so horrible.
It's so terrible here.
Germany doesn't have bathroom bans, so no one is policing
In
where I-
America, they put the wrong gender on my passport. In Qatar, they throw me off a building. Hey, you know what? America's not so bad.
I'm a Costco guy.
I'm a Costco guy. Of course, we throw gays off of buildings.
I'm an Iranian Costco guy.
I'm a Costco guy. Of course, I throw gays off of buildings. And there's a bunch of people at Costco walking by going, whoa, I'm a Costco guy too. But like, I like the discounts.
I like the cookies and the hot dogs.
I like that I can buy extra large peanut butter.
That's cool. Right?
I'm not with whatever that other shit was. Whatever that guy just said, I'm not with
And there's
that
there's one guy going like, keep going. What else?
One guy, he's eating a double chunk chocolate cookie. I'm into it.
Revenge of the Sis on locals.com to catch tomorrow's show, guys. That's where you catch it over there. If you're watching on YouTube, it's the only place you're watching that. You're on locals because Rumble shit the bed. Down below, that's how you can help us, guys. You sign up for just $7 a month. You get Wednesday shows and you get Friday shows.
You know what? Since Rumble fucked it up tonight, NFL, go watch it wherever you want.
Yeah.
I think it's on Amazon Prime.
There you go. Sorry, not our fault. We would have done the read, too. And the read's there. Guys, we will be right back. Second hour. Owen Schroyer, I think.
Francine, there are no conspiracies. They're all fake junk.
But what about George Soros controlling the Federal Reserve from an underground bunker?
Francine, he's Jewish. That's what he should be doing. He's helping us. You're all worked up over nothing. Oh, look, almost time for someone's favorite program.
Morning mimosa?
Mwah. That's right. Just sit back and let gentle morning infotainment fill your head.
Up next, what our frisky newlywed hamsters can teach you about pleasing your lover in bed.
Second hour ROTC. Thank you for staying with us. If you joined at Locals, thank you an extra bunch. Rocking over on YouTube because Rumble decided to poop their bed. So thank you all the people that begrudgingly come over to YouTube. Everything's cool now. Jim Jordan said everything's fine on YouTube and everyone's allowed to do what they want. So everything's fine.
Yeah, except Milo, Alex Jones, and Nick Fuentes.
Okay, besides that, everyone else is
allowed back.
Guys, we have a guest. Mersh, please introduce him while I pull him
Guys, with us, finally. We've been trying to get this to happen for a while, but then some unpleasantness happened. I don't know what happened. But anyway, famed domestic terrorist, J6, leader of whites, I don't know, and famed weed smoker, apparently, Owen Schroyer. What's up, buddy?
Did you have any jazz
Sorry,
cigarettes?
guys, I was just getting a call. I was just getting a call before I came on here to...
You weren't getting the call.
Just getting a call.
Okay.
We won't say it
call.
was the call.
Okay, good, but it's a call.
All of a sudden, he's like, look, man, I think that Israel is the greatest thing ever, and I think they're our buds, and they have a right to exist.
I agree. There are no conspiracy theories.
Nope.
There are
Everything's
no
good.
conspiracies. There are no conspiracy theories either. It's a magic world we live in.
Owen's like, I got jacked off the vax. A lot of people don't know this.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
even. He doesn't even go to the
we
gym.
can go further. I mean, I had growth in areas that you didn't expect.
No, you didn't. You're right. That was a tumor, turns out, but still, it was growth.
Yeah, Owen's just
It was growth.
Owen's just flexing like, yeah, man, I got the COVID vax. I'm jacked. I don't even go to the gym. Turns out it's all cancer.
Yeah,
That's all you need to do is just get 10 COVID vaccines a month, and you're going to be jacked. Your T
We're
levels
kidding.
are going to be high.
By the way, we're just having fun, guys. We're just joking.
Listen, it's a new YouTube. Jim Jordan promised. He promised us that everything's fixed now. We'll see. We're gonna find. I doubt it. No, people aren't doing that. And this whole fucking YouTube thing's so stupid because they're not gonna monetize this anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Well, I was curious about that, and I actually intend to test the waters either tonight or tomorrow, because when I got removed from YouTube in 2018, I never even got an excuse. I never got a strike. I never got anything. They just vaporized my channel out of nowhere. And when I tried to figure out what happened, of course, I never got any response. So I'm going to see. I guess they've made it clear they're not going to reactivate channels, right? I mean, I guess they've made that clear. So I'm going to start a new one, and we'll see what happens. But to me, now it's like we have to have some sort of a class action lawsuit against YouTube. And, I've not been a very litigious person because it sucks. It's obnoxious. It's a headache when you're dealing with that stuff.
It sucks.
But, I have a legal group now that is very litigious. And we are litigious now to a degree that I don't even like to admit, where you say something about me on X, you're probably getting a lawsuit. That's how litigious we are now. So if they don't let my channel back on, I think it's time, and I'll carry the torch if nobody else wants to do it, because I know my lawyers would be happy to file a lawsuit against YouTube and Google. Yeah, if they don't let me have a channel on there, then it's time to file a lawsuit. And then here we go again, and this is the theme, guys. I haven't worn this shirt on air for a while, the Clown World shirt, but we're back.
Yeah.
We are in the Clown World. I think it's fair to say that we're back. And if Jim Jordan doesn't call an emergency hearing or make some sort of a very, very aggressive press statement about what has happened with YouTube, then what are we doing? I mean, what are we doing? I'm getting to the point, and I think you guys have kind of been there, but you've had more of a humor shtick. But I'm to the point now. I look at the MAGA sycophants. And I understand why. Like, I get it. Okay, I get it. You built a brand. You're literally getting paid to post this stuff. Like, I get it. But, man, it is becoming so cringe. And then you just sit back and you realize, wow, none of these people were serious. None of these people were serious. We thought they were with us. They never were.
Yeah, so many of, but they.
I kind of knew this election.
Yeah.
I was like, this is just, everyone's getting in.
Yeah, you were there. I'll give you credit.
I was like, everyone's coming in this last time. We're all just trying to cash in on the last couple of years of L's, and then everybody's going to do their thing.
Well, here's what we've been saying for years.
You called that. I'll give you credit. We even debated that. But you
oh
called
yeah,
that
I do remember that. But well, here's what we've been saying. It's like the problem is with any movement. It doesn't matter if this isn't a right or left issue. This is a movement issue. The moment you start doing a movement and then you start making money off of it. It's your biggest source of income. Even if the movement starts to go sour, starts going a way you don't like, what are you going to do? Cut off your... Now, of course, some people will just, fuck you, I'm not going to do this. But a lot of people are like, I got a family. Yeah, you know what? You know what? Fuck Ukraine. That's a new one. Fuck Ukraine now. Yeah, you know what? Fuck Russia now. Ukraine can win, actually. And I'm like, all right, man. What are we fucking doing now? I don't want this.
That's going to be the worst.
Yeah.
That's going to be the worst one, I think. And now you've got, I'm sure you guys saw the news about this emergency meeting that Hegseth is calling. All signs point to war.
Yeah.
That's going to be the ultimate cuck right there. That's going to be the ultimate cuck of the MAGA movement. And we're going to separate people. We're going to separate sellouts. And again, a lot of these people are my friends. So I'm not even saying they're bad people. Like, I get it. You just said it. They're paying their bills. It's literally the brand that they built. That's it. It is what it is. But this will be, if we end up in a larger war, or we get involved in Ukraine, or we get involved in Iran, this will be the final cucking moment of the MAGA movement. And anybody that still pretends like, oh, we're winning, I'm so sick of winning, and all these other cliches and all these other campaign slogans and everything else, the people that continue to spout that will be their final cucking moment. And I think really this month there have been a couple of these moments, these cucking moments of the conservative movement. But that will be the final one.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, it's Trump. What happened to Trump now, I think, was so much worse than what happened in 2016. 2016, Trump didn't know what he was doing. People put people around him, this and that. But this time, Trump literally has surrounded himself with never Trumpers. 2016, never. Like, that's his people around him. Those are the people. Mark Levin. He's getting book plugs. No, but that's, just that alone. It's like
the fact that Lindsey Graham has survived as long as he has. I'm like, wow, he's still in the game.
Yeah,
like, how is this? Like, if he were a Game of Thrones character, I would have been like, they're writing this guy out by season 2 or 3. I mean, nobody sees what a fucking piece of shit this guy is. And then, like, season 7, he's got more power than ever. You're like, how is this
but that's
possible?
when you realize that the blackmailed gay men, the blackmailed gay married men have more power than you think.
Oh, yeah. Dude, it's like, it's sad. Like, it's sad because, we had, like, I think 100 days of feeling pretty good about ourselves. It was all these, like, promises and executive orders and, we're going to stop this, we're going to stop that. And now it's just, everything feels like a wet fart. The Epstein list was bullshit. Trump is actively fighting not to release it. And you're like, what are we doing here? Like, and then you get yelled at. Then you get yelled at, and then by everybody. You never supported him. You never said no. You're like, no, fuck you.
You're a never Trumper. Yeah.
No, quite the opposite. It's like, no, not the never Trumper. Trump. The problem with this MAGA movement is what happens with a lot of movements. Sometimes you do create something that you lose control of, and it's not about you anymore. And there is a humongous rip in the MAGA movement. And the only reason that I think, and this is fucking crazy because Mersh and I were talking about it, the only reason I think Republicans in general, whether you like them or not, it doesn't really matter, are going to be okay in the midterms is because no matter how bad they've been, like the left just keeps fucking, like the L's, it's like nobody, there's no remember we're like, there's no adults in charge anymore. Everything's a fucking joke. Everything's a joke now.
Yeah, the midterms is, I'm kind of with you on that because I look at the Republican turnout going down big time. Mm-hmm. I do think the Republican turnout will go down big time. One, because Trump isn't on the ballot.
Yeah.
And two, because a lot of people that did support Trump are not going to show up. They feel disenfranchised now. Yeah. So I do think that's going to be a real phenomenon and maybe some other political issues tied into that. But yeah, on the Democrat side, it's hard to see where they really gain any ground, right? It's hard to see where they kind of make up from the deficit. So I don't know if there's going to be enough Republicans that don't show up to fill that deficit. I will say this. I will say this, and people have been underestimating this for a long time. But if you would just allow me a second, I think that this is the show. If I was allowed to stroke my ego, this would be the show to do it on. All of these people are basically saying what I said 4 years ago and what I said 8 years ago. And so I'm kind of at this weird point where it's like, okay, you're going to attack me now. You're not going to believe what I'm saying now. And I'm going to have to deal with that like I always do. But then in 4 years, you're going to realize I was right. And you're going to be saying the exact same thing that I was saying. And so, okay, what am I talking about? When Mamdani won in New York City, it was considered a shock. Everybody was stunned. Everybody was shocked. If you go follow my show that week, I predicted he would win. I made that prediction, and I predict that he will win the mayor's race. And people underestimate how important the Israel issue really is. They really don't get it. And it might not be important to you. It might not be your big issue, or you may think you got it all figured out. I am telling you from a neutral perspective. Forget about what I think about it. Forget about what you think about it. I'm telling you from a neutral perspective, if it's not by 2026, by 2028, it will be the number one political issue. Number one. And so why did Kamala Harris come out after she got protested at her book tour, her funny little book tour that she's on right now? Why did she come out after protesters showed up about the Gaza situation and this administration's support for Israel? Why did she come out and say, hey, there's nothing I can do about it. If I'm president again, then I can? Oh, I got to give Kamala Harris credit. If it was her brainchild, this is the greatest political instincts I've ever seen this woman show. In fact, I've never seen her show any political instincts until that. So I don't know if that was her idea or somebody else's. As soon as the Democrats realize that they can win big on the Israel issue, they will go all in. Now, the Democrats are controlled by AIPAC, just like the Republicans are. But I think the Democrats realize that there is a greater desire, a thirst, a hunger from their constituents to go against Israel. And so if they say it's going to cost me a couple $100,000 in a campaign cycle, but I can still win, it'll cost me more in the votes if I don't do it, then I think I could see them making that big shift in 2026. And I think you kind of see the signs of it. They're going to watch the Mamdani race. When he wins, they're going to say, was this an Israel issue? If Kamala Harris starts to get popularity, if she starts speaking out against Israel, the Democrats will lean into that. So I see a lot of people underestimating this issue. They can't believe it's the truth. But trust me, by 2028, the Israel issue will be the number one issue, and we might start to see it take place in the 2026 elections.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like, I think you're right. It's like whether you want to or not, no matter how much you try to avoid it. And I think we all kind of saw it coming, because if you think back, just like the 2016, right? Like everybody was literally afraid of saying anything because they were going to get kicked off of platforms. It was a lot of winks and nods, you know, it's a lot of that. And then it started becoming a lot more like more mainstream people started going like, no, wait, I'm going to say something. Hold on a second. This is weird, right? And look at Tucker. Like if you would have told me in 2016 Tucker would be having an entire show, I wouldn't believe you. I'd be like, no, he's not. Shut the fuck up. Now he is. It's becoming this thing. And what's happening is this is the problem the Republicans always have. They're like 8 years behind the game. Always. Even and they always have people like you, like us, not like Tucker, a bunch of people going like, hey, guys, you're not paying attention to what fucking matters here. You need to fucking stop. People don't care. And the problem is when you see, look, when things are going good, right? When everything is great and everything is awesome, you could do shitty things mostly, and most people don't care, you know? But when shit's not going good, and it's still not, I don't give a shit no matter how many stuff you go out there, when you're not getting what you voted for, and we're not getting what we voted for, and in many cases getting the opposite you voted for, them calling you stupid for wanting accountability, then you're going to go, no, fuck you. Now, things are bad also. No, you can also go, oh, and also Israel, greatest ally, best thing ever. Netanyahu's going out there, by the way, and it's already come out. We were saying it right before you came on, telling world leaders, America does whatever I want. And it's like, it makes also, you can name it the Department of Kicking Ass War all you want, but the moment this guy comes out, you're pulling out his chair and going, yes, sir, whatever you want, you look like a pussy, man. And I think that's how you have to get to Trump, right? All this that's how Trump is historically. You have to get to him by going like, this guy's making you look like a pussy, dude.
Well, actually, I don't know. If you want to figure out how to get to Trump, maybe ask Netanyahu.
Yeah.
I think he knows the plan on how to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that there's this denial. There's this denialism. You say it's like 8 years behind on everything. It's a denialism issue. And you kind of look at the meme of the gay frogs, right? Look at that meme where it used to be this big joke like, oh, they think the frogs are gay. And then now everybody's like, oh, wait, that was a real thing. That was an actual experiment. There was an actual video report where they showed the frogs being gay. It's like, yeah, we don't just make this stuff up. So there's this weird like denialism on the right that if you just label someone a conspiracy theorist, that's kind of been the branding in the past. I think now they'll call you an anti-Semite, all these other things. And they think, oh, if we just brand this group over here, with this brand, that'll destroy them, and we can just deny that there's anything real going on. No, the chemicals were turning the frogs gay. No, even the right wing now is sick of Israel. And maybe they could get away with it, like you said. If the economy was going good, if these left-wing terror cells were actually being arrested, if we were getting millions of deportations,
Or
if we didn't
honestly,
just see a conservative leader get shot in the neck, then maybe we could be okay with it. But no, we're not. We're not in there.
Or political shit aside, I mean, there's still so many people out there that aren't on Twitter. They're not watching the news. They don't give a fuck about war. They don't give a fuck about how many illegal immigrants are in their neighborhood. Some people just like know, hey, wow, I'm never going to own a home.
Yep.
I'm never going to make enough money to get even remotely ahead. We're in a gig economy now. All I can do is deliver fucking burritos on DoorDash. And like, if you made hope for people, you could get away, like Royce was saying, with a lot more. Hey, listen, we're going to go into Palestine and commit a fuckload of war crimes. And you'd be like, yeah, but you know what? Interest rates are down. You know, actually, right
He's
now,
like, yeah, I can
if
afford a
if I
house and a
refi
car.
my house right now, you know, you
Yeah.
wanted to get a pool. This was the dream that the boomers were living, and now most of us are like, I go to a public pool, people pee in it. I don't know, somebody broke into my car while I was in it. You know what I mean? Like, we're living in a dystopian nightmare, and then it's like, oh, I also have to pay for war crimes. This sucks.
That's a good
And
point.
imagine denying that this is the case.
No,
like, that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Imagine pretending that that's not the reality of the situation. And so I think a lot of people just live in their political bubbles, and they just really have no idea what's really going on.
Like,
You know,
I'll
I just-
sign up for the war crimes. Like, listen, I'll do all of Israel's bidding. We can go to Iran. We'll do whatever they ask. But if I accidentally fall asleep on a subway drunk, can I not wake up to a homeless illegal pissing in my mouth? Like, you know what I mean? Can I at least have clean subways?
No.
And we'll do the war crime thing. Fuck.
There's no upside. There's
They're
no
taking
upside.
everything.
Well, and I just went through the housing market process, and it's so bad, guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's so bad. And that's what I'm saying. I'm sitting here and I'm watching MAGA try to sell America that the economy is good to the middle American that isn't political, like the one you're describing before. They probably, I would say it's fair to say that most middle Americans that aren't really political, they probably lean right.
Mm-hmm.
They'd probably be more willing to vote Republican at this point. But then when you come out and you say, hey, the economy's doing great, they're like, what?
Well,
Wait,
specifically,
what planet are you living on? And then they feel offended, and you look like a liar. And guess what? They're not going to vote for you.
Yep.
It's specifically, they keep citing the stock market. And it's like, the stock market's up. And it's like, I can't afford diapers.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I don't care if Tesla's up. Like,
My
eggs are
fast
expensive
food
still.
meal is $20.
Yes. Yeah, I got DoorDash the other day. It was literally just 3 tacos, a Baja Blast, and it was like $24.
That's a good point. They
What
don't
is
look
happening?
at this. They look at the stock market. When fast food has historically been poor people food. That's how you survive. You get a double cheeseburger for $1. You're not going to die.
That's how we survived at 19.
Yeah. When poor people food starts becoming expensive, that should be a sign that we have a fucking problem. Like now we're talking about people. Dude, eggs are the cheapest food. That's eggs and rice are poor people food. And it's like, look, you can fucking quote all these stats all you want. Things are not getting better. You could pretend that they are. I don't care. Look, hey, man, I'm glad illegals aren't coming across the border, but the average American isn't really feeling anything. If anything, they're feeling like, have we been lied to this whole time? Are we still being lied to?
Frankly, you're not looking at the stock price of Eggco. It's very good. It's up a lot.
Eggco.
Egg futures, okay?
Eggs are very expensive, however, very
99%
profitable.
of Americans don't know shit about egg futures. Except they know that in the future they can't afford eggs. That's about it.
That's it. Or a family, or a house, or anything really. And it's like, it's just so, having the worst part is the worst part is like, when you're a fan, when you're like a perfect example, Mercer's a Jets fan, right? And so I know, but the good thing about being a Jets fan, and he said, is you never really have hope, so your heart can't get broken. My problem is like, I'm someone who's like a Dolphins fan, right? Every once in a while they have hope, and you got a quarterback, and then you're like, that hurts more, and it's like. It hurts more when Tua
It
gets
sounds like both of you are just hurting a lot.
We are.
is what
We're
it
hurting
sounds
all
like.
the time.
Look, we're going
Sounds
through
like
it, man.
it sounds like a lot of hurt happening.
It's
here.
bad.
Listen,
it's bad.
I haven't been drinking as much anymore, and that's a problem because now I'm very angry and very nervous all the time.
Yeah,
and
no,
it's
it's
not
true.
great.
And then you guys had a situation where Fields, you got the new quarterback, and he's showing a little promise.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, maybe we could have a little excitement. And he's down.
He's done. No, we suck. But that's the point. The point is they give people hope, and the hope makes it worse because it's like when I get in, the war in Ukraine's going to end day one. How many days? It hasn't ended. And that's about, what do you hate Trump? No. I voted for Trump, man. I voted for Trump, and I'm sorry. I don't give a fucking shit what fucking cat turd says. I don't care what fucking eagle fart says.
Whoa. Don't go after the litter mates.
You're right.
That's a war you don't want.
No, you don't
All
want.
right.
You don't want.
I'm gonna save you. Oh, yeah, back off.
I do want that work because they go to bed at 7 p.m. They're all boomers, so it's actually pretty easy as long as
They might not be taking their Tylenol anymore. So I don't know.
The Tylenol. What do you think about the Tylenol thing, by the way?
It's just more smoke and mirrors, man. It's just more smoke and mirrors. It's literally 10-year-old, 20-year-old news.
Yep.
Like they didn't break anything. And they built this up. Again, you talk about the hope. And I was following the situation because I'm big into the health news. And I'm like, okay, we're going to get some truth about the vaccines and autism and cancer here. And then they come out and they say, it's Tylenol. It's like, it's literally on the fucking package, bro. It's literally on the package warning you to take when you're pregnant. Like they didn't do anything. So it's a lot of the same stuff. It's a lot of letdown stuff. And, you talk about the people that will attack you. And this is where, for me, this is why I'm wearing the Clown World shirt. This is why it's like, we're back, baby. I mean, we are back.
Oh, yeah.
We are totally back. We got a magic bullet and everything here. It's Clown World. We're Clown World 2.0. And I'm seeing these people that, like, I just report the truth. And they're like, oh, my gosh, you're anti-Trump. You're I'm like, bro, do you realize how much it cost me to support Trump for the last 8 years? Like you couldn't even you'd look at the menu prices on what I've paid and you would run out the door. You're going to tell me I'm not MAGA? You haven't had an ounce of sweat or blood or anything drop for this movement. And you're going to tell me I'm anti-MAGA? So when I started seeing that was like when the flag started going up, it was like, okay, this movement's been co-opted. Oh, yeah. This movement has been fully co-opted. This is not our movement. This is not the MAGA base. And then when you see Levin getting into the administration and all these and Gorka, who celebrates censorship, it's like, okay, that's it. This isn't our movement. Our movement has been officially co-opted. It's not ours anymore. And so, hey, fine. If you want to ride on a co-opted movement that is the uniparty dominating you and deceiving you and making you a useful idiot, then fine. Then that's your choice. I'm not going to be a part of it.
No, yeah, and why would we? Like, I'm done doing this. I'm done being shamed. And you're right. There are, and obviously, like you said, you're a great example, but there's so many people that have like you said, that there are people that have died for this fucking movement that now you're shitting on their fucking grave. You're yelling at them. You don't want them to be part of the neocons. Ate it from the inside. And for everybody that, and I think the MAGA movement was death by 1,000 paper cuts too, right? It wasn't like even one big thing. It was just, They kept giving ground on like, no, but the Epstein thing's okay because he's playing 5D chess, and they gave a little bit more ground. And it's like, well, no, maybe Zelensky's right. Maybe a little bit more ground. And by the time you're done, you look back and you go, oh God, what are we even doing? This isn't what we were. And like you said, then you have Mark Levin, who there's so many clips of being an ever-Trumper. There's so many of them. They're all over the place coming in.
That guy's just a straight up foreign agent. I mean, that's just a straight up foreign agent now. Yeah. I think it's pretty clear for people to see that. And if not, then he's just a traitor.
Yeah.
But when you talk about the developments, I look at it, you could say it's death by 1,000 paper cuts, but then they drop the hammer, right? Oh, we're not going to get involved in Israel's war with Iran. There will be no American involvement. Oops, never mind. We're sending fighter jets over there to blow up their nuclear facilities. Oh, it was just a one-time thing. Yeah. How long now until we have a land invasion?
No, yeah. No. And then on top of that, you got, I fucking cannot stand Pam Bondi coming out there telling you it's like, oh, hate speech and free speech. Shut. You literally are making us all look like fucking clowns. That was our thing. Exactly. That was our defense. Our defense always was like, no, fuck you. There's no such thing as hate speech. And then it's one thing when Pam Bondi says something stupid, and then Trump immediately comes out afterwards and he's like, she's so smart, she's right, hate speech is bad, and you're like, all right, well, fuck us, I
I'm
guess.
so glad I didn't vote for him this time because now I have 4 years of smugness coming, which is great. I'm enjoying that.
That's true.
So 4 years on top of your previous 4 years, or how are we?
Yeah. Well, when
We're
I'm
extending
wrong,
it.
I'll stop being smug.
It's been a life of smugness.
No,
by
so
the way.
How great would the autism thing, though? I was just thinking about that. If the announcement had been like the autism was linked to women who quit smoking when they were pregnant.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking that would be a great, just him coming out and being like, we found out there's a connection between nicotine and being cool. And you stopped smoking when you were pregnant, and then you had a bunch of nerds for kids, a bunch of autistic nerds.
He's true. That's true. At least we'd be cool a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But man, you've been doing you've been out there that you and I, and you were
Smoking a lot of weed.
Yeah, you fucking hophead on Jazz cigarettes.
It was the funniest thing on
Have
Twitter.
you guys ever been harassed by a former employer? I'm just curious if this has ever happened to you.
It was the funniest thing on Twitter one night.
Maybe.
One night, it was like the Charlie Kirk. People talk about Charlie Kirk, and somebody asked Owen a question on Twitter. By the way, follow me back, Owen. You don't follow me, fucking jerk.
What?
But
Gooning on Rumble.
Yeah, my Twitter handle is Gooning on Rumble. That's me, Mersh. But
That's
anyway,
okay. Yeah. Well, I wonder why I wouldn't follow that.
because I'm awesome. Anyway, so somebody had asked Owen a question about the Charlie Kirk thing, and then Owen himself said, like, yeah, look, I'm not an expert or anything, but the stuff I'm hearing, blah, 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 blah. And then, like, in the reply to a reply, I see Alex Jones going, yeah, I hear you're a real expert on smoking weed. And, like, I was like, what? So then I replied to Alex and was like, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, weed's pretty cool. I don't think anybody's it's 2025. I don't think anybody really cares about weed anymore.
Well, of the
and
two
then
of
all
us-
my replies were like, yeah, I love weed. Weed fucking rules. Yeah.
Most people seem to either not care about weed or like weed nowadays. By the way, just followed you, so there you go.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah, most people either don't care or even like it nowadays. But it's funny. There's only one of us that's actually on camera smoking weed, and it's not me. And secondly, I was just drug tested for the last 3 years. I've never failed a drug test in my life. I've probably been drug tested like 30 times. I've never failed a drug test in my life. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm some sort of a square. But no, I live a pretty sober life. I live an extremely sober life. But
no, I think what did we
what's funny
say
about
like a
that
few
is-
years ago? I think like me and Royce were like, I think a few years ago we saw him hit a weed vape once. And that was on a night where we were like ridiculously getting high and drinking.
I think I was still getting drug tested when we were hanging out that time.
No, he turned down. I remember someone offered.
Oh,
no,
was it?
no, I remember this moment.
Okay.
Someone offered him when he goes, I can't, and he goes, getting drug tested. I'm like, oh, that's true. That
Oh,
makes
that's
sense.
right. And then we
I
just
do
got
remember
super
that.
high.
Then we got super high.
Although
yeah.
you did do a lot of shots with us that night.
Yeah, well,
That was
We
when
might
you
have
had
had
the
some
Brock
adult
Lesnar. You
beverages.
were dressed like Brock Lesnar that night.
Oh yeah, I had the new Lesnar cowboy look.
He had
going.
that
The
cowboy
big
hat
beard.
and the jean jacket.
Yeah.
I was like, is he fucking Brock Lesnar? What is this?
I try to be. I wish I could be Brock Lesnar. I'm just like 200 pounds lighter.
we were credibly informed that you're a demon now, dude. So I don't know, man. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Well, look, I mean, it's we don't. The crash out is it writes itself.
Yeah.
But what's funny is if you go back that post that you're talking about with the drug use accusation, now he's actually agreeing with what I was saying. So at first it was, I'm wrong because I'm not believing the official narrative, and now he's basically saying the exact things that I was saying, and I don't know, maybe he's smoking weed now.
Well, hold on. Have you tried growing a Hitler mustache?
No, but that's gone. It's already gone.
Okay.
It didn't even last a full show, unfortunately. He pulled it off. I give him this. I don't know how many people could pull that off. He pulled it off. It looked good on him.
It did work.
I gotta say though, it's usually a pretty good indicator of the quality of a person if you've worked for somebody for as long as you have, and like day 2 into a public feud, they've already resorted to like, yeah, well, I saw you smoke weed one time. And you're like, wow, we really got nothing, huh? You just, one
here's
time
the
I
thing.
saw you have 2 beers and then drive, and you're like, I think that's
fine.
How long did he wait? Because I think that's legal. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I will just say this, and I've already said everything. I'm beyond it now, but I am a little bit honored by the whole thing because Alex trying to destroy my life and destroy my career to me is actually the greatest show of trust that you could like. He trusts me so much. He trusts me so much, the intimate relationship we had for 10 years. He trusts me so much that he's going to go on air and try to destroy my life and still know that I would never betray him. So really, it's kind of the ultimate show of trust.
That's true. And you know what? And I got to say, man, Owen is a real dude. And we said this too. We're like, I don't think Owen's ever said a bad word behind ever.
I don't trust that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
He stole the keef out of my grinder.
It was a dry season, man.
I was going to make
I'm
moon
trying to
rocks
get a
with
buzz
that.
out here.
Trying to make moon rocks.
Just, I don't know, random shit. You're like, that's not really a controversy, man. I don't.
Oh man, dude. Hey, oh man, thank you for coming on, dude. This was fun. You know, come on whenever you want.
Where are we
finding you now?
Well, my new show launches October 6th, The Owen Report, 3 to 6 p.m. weekdays Central Time. I've also got a couple other things I'll be announcing soon as well, but we'll just leave it at that. And I'm really looking forward to getting back on air. I thought that it's funny because I'm a very structured, I like to have my life structured almost to OCD level. Maybe that's why he called me Patrick Bateman. So I don't know. Maybe there was something to that. But I thought kind of this time off period would be less chaotic and I could kind of slow and calm down a little bit. It's been the exact opposite. It's been nothing but chaos. It's been very fast paced. So now I'm kind of to the point where, okay, I'm looking to get back into my routine, looking to get back on air every day. It's actually been a lot of learning too. There's been a lot of learning. You guys have been independent for a while. So, there's a bit of a learning curve there. It's been years since I've been independent. So I'm kind of relearning some things. But really, I'm looking forward to it. It's been, all of it's really been a blessing, I would say. It's all really been a blessing. And it kind of just tells me that, this was all part of God's bigger plan. And so I'm looking forward to be back on air. And the way I see it, because I'm a consumer of news, I just don't see anybody covering news. Nobody covers news. I don't know how else to say it. Nobody covers news. Everybody's got their own shtick, or everybody's got I'm going to go all in on this one deal for weeks, or everybody's too loyal to a person or something that they can't read the news. So I'm going to fill that void. I'm actually going to report the news. I know it's a crazy thing. I can't, even cable news doesn't even cover news anymore.
Sorry.
It's weird. Nobody covers news.
Sorry,
So we're
pal.
gonna do
We got
news coverage.
coffee and food buckets to sell. All right.
Yeah.
News don't sell food. We got food buckets and coffee. We got units to move.
But you know what? And that's a good point. There's no news anymore. There's 5 talking points every day, and then every place you go to, they're doing the same 5 talking points. That's it. Rinse and repeat.
You know what you got to do? You got to do one of these shows where you just complain about comic books and Disney. All the
I
time.
like that. You should be
and
one of
then
those
all
guys.
your thumbnails every day is bro, Disney is finished. And then you got to go,
Is that a thing? Is that a genre?
thumbnails?
Dude. Bro, I like that you're out in the wilderness with us again. It's fun because it's an adventure. You're going to meet a lot of crazy characters and a bunch of weird people. Yeah, that is a huge subgenre that makes a lot of money.
And then you have thumbnails. It's Asmongold molested his dad's corpse, and another fucking thumbnail where you're and then that's how you make money on YouTube. Apparently,
I'm telling you, man, you could be a Twitch streamer like Hassan. They won't kick that guy off for saying anything. How can they kick you off?
We got kicked off for making a joke. He literally was like, "We need to kill more Charlie Kirks."
Wait, you got kicked off Twitch?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Patreon.
Patreon and Twitch. We're up at Twitch.
Twitch, we're long gone.
Long gone, yeah. We get kicked off of everything. But we got kicked off of Twitch in the long ago. But, we're back on YouTube. But we are back on YouTube, luckily. So
Isn't it so weird, though? We grew up when Howard Stern was the #1 talk show and Bubba the Love Sponge. I mean, these guys would do despicable things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just disgusting content. I mean, even South Park.
Yeah.
It's how are you getting banned for political speech?
Well, but
it's
it doesn't matter. We don't know. You know, when we were hit with when we started on our show 8 years ago, and we started our show, the first 6 months of our show, 3 months of it, we weren't even allowed on YouTube.
Yeah, their
old strike process used to be: if you got a strike, you were off for a week. If you got 2, you were off for a month. But not only that, the first strike you couldn't live stream for 90 days. So we were streaming on Twitch and then uploading the episodes. It was fucking crazy. So now they're being kind of a little bit more cool. But I'm telling you, dude, they put these tags on these accounts. We found out during the Twitter files they were doing this on Twitter, but YouTube does it too. These tags on these accounts to make you not boosted, to shadow ban you, to instantly, instantly just non-monetize you. So I don't know, man.
Well, but we fixed it all, guys. Are you tired of winning yet? We fixed it all, huh? How about that?
Can we please stop winning? Because this winning is starting to feel like losing.
You're going to be so tired of winning. You're going to love the war with Iran.
You know what,
You're
though?
going to love your Ukraine war. You're going to love it. And we're going to tell you all about Tylenol. It's going to be great. So much winning. Your favorite political commentator is going to get shot in the neck and bleed out right in front of you. You're going to be so sick of winning.
He didn't lie, though. I am tired of this.
Yeah, I am really tired of this winning.
So he didn't lie.
This is the worst kind of winning. Who won again?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? It wasn't us, though. I'll tell you that.
Where do people find you, man? Where can they
The best place right now, at Owen Schroyer 1776 on X. I would just direct everybody there for now. And then any announcements everywhere else, all my content will be there, and it'll direct you anywhere else to go to find my stuff. So find me on X.
Dude, thank you so much for coming on, man. That was fucking great. You got to come on again whenever you want, and we'll come on anytime you want us on after you have all your big friends go on.
Very, very nice. It's always fun to be back with you guys. We'll do it again soon.
All right, man. Man, of course. Two things. Looking jacked, number one. Number two, I appreciate the G-Shock. I'm also a big fan of G-Shock.
Oh, and,
watch.
and also, dude, fuck Harrison Smith, bro. I can't believe that guy.
Yeah, what
bro.
a jerk. Kidding. We're kidding. We love him. We love him. We're kidding.
Quit his job and been unable to feed his family out of loyalty for you. And he didn't, and I won't fucking
And
forget
now
that
he
shit.
has to.
Took me jail.
He has 2 Christmases. Are you happy now, Owen? Are you really happy? All right. Take it easy,
Later,
dude.
buddy.
See you, bud. See you later. And there he goes. Owen rules, man.
See, I got to get the radio war going.
That was great. That was great. Owen's the fucking man, dude. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're still only on YouTube, though, because the Rumble thing just, we're not working. So I guess we'll keep going over there. Fucking Christ. That was fun. All right. Let's, this is what I wanted to make sure here it is. Okay, so let me set this one up for you people. So this is an airplane, obviously. The gentleman that you're seeing with the mustache who's in the middle seat, okay, is very fat. And he's basically overflowing, as you can see.
Into the,
Okay. Also, the fat guy with the mustache is very gay, as you're about to find out.
Really?
And yeah, very gay. And
looks like a racist Chicago cop.
the old man keeps moving his arm, and this guy's mad because he says he's elbowing him. He decides, I'm in the right, obviously, so I'm going to film it. Here you go.
Would you be happy if I elbowed you back? Well, there's not a lot of room here for me. I know. I paid for this seat, too. I paid for the seat as well.
Yeah, but you didn't pay for half of mine. Can you see the problem? See, I paid for my seat, and you paid for your seat, and I'm in my seat, and you're in your seat and in my seat.
Not only am I not fat enough to spill over into other people's sides, but, like, am I the only one that, like, I'm always in a habit of, like, when I get on an
Shrinking myself.
airplane, yeah, when I get on a plane, I try not to be in your shit. I try to be like, I'm over here doing my thing. And I'm not that fat, but I'm still trying to be polite. Fat people are like, oh, I'm going to be fat and also impolite.
But if you're that big, right, in the middle, if you're that big, and first off, also getting a middle seat's really fucked up. Like, if you're that big, you get an aisle seat. That way, when the cart's not going by, you could, you lean out a little bit into the aisle to kind of give the people on this side a little bit of a break. But no, not only did you sit there, you sat in the middle seat. Now, that way, instead of just inconveniencing one person, you're maximizing the inconvenience and inconveniencing 2 people.
Right. So, but wouldn't you think you'd want to at least share the armrest? Yeah.
He can't share the armrest. He can't. He physically can't. He's too fat.
And to be fair, honestly, normal-sized people can't share the armrest.
Yeah. Oh, who's recording it? This guy's recording it. He put his phone
The guy
in
who's
the pocket.
the obnoxious one.
Yeah.
We're not sharing the armrest right now. Right now, you are using the armrest because you held.
Yeah, and you're using me as your armrest. You're right. I'm not using. Yeah, I am using the armrest, and you're using me as your armrest. Again, do you see the problem here, Fatso?
Need to get out. How am I? I'm not even on the armrest. I'm not on the armrest either.
I'm not on the armrest either. Hey, gay people, can you police your fucking fat gay guys? Can you police them and tell them that
Enough.
they can't get this
Yeah,
big?
you used to body shame people.
You
That
used
was
to
one of your things.
That's one of the fucking gays used to have that redeeming quality. Be like, you know, Todd's getting fat, and it's only because he gained like 3 pounds.
Yeah.
And now you just have these fucking belugas with mustaches sitting in the middle, not letting people fucking fly.
Even your bears had a little bit of muscle under
Yeah,
the fat.
yeah, the
They
bears
weren't
were
just
like
fat
this.
fucks.
Yeah, the bears look like George Costanza, not like whatever this is.
Actually, you are. No, I'm not.
This
Okay, I'm
argument
sorry.
is so fucking petty.
Is he wearing an ascot?
Yeah, of course. No, it's a mask. It's even worse. It's a mask. It's a pulled down
no,
mask.
it's an eye thing.
Oh, it is an eye
My
thing.
fat rolls are on the armrest. I'm
Your fat rolls are on the armrest.
so sorry, sir. Sir, how do you think I should solve this problem?
Well, diet, exercise, going for a walk, self-control.
Picking a better seat.
Picking a better seat. If you're that big, buy 2 seats. I mean, I've just like solved like your problem like 5 times.
You're not going to believe this. Yes. No, I'm serious. You think I should exist differently?
Yes! You should exist in a smaller size.
Yeah, you should exist less.
Also, let's be fair. You are hardly spelt yourself.
Hold on.
How dare
Fuck
you.
off. Fuck off. No, that guy, again, these fat people are getting brazen. That guy is societally normal fat.
He's not fat. That guy's just an old man with a little gut.
He's old man gut. That's
He's not taking up another seat.
No, he's taking up his seat. Look at you. Look at this angle. You can see his arm is in his seat. I agree. He should fly in the cargo hold.
I'm a member of Weight Watchers.
Yeah, how's it going?
Okay. Where do you? Okay. I can show it on my phone. Okay. And that is how I.
What is this conversation? Just tell the
Two
fat
gay
fuck
guys
to shut
arguing
up and
over a
move his
chair.
god-
Wait, do you think I have ever tried to lose weight, sir? I don't know.
Not hard enough.
You really think that I'm a
It really sucks and it's hard. I know.
fat person in this country and I have never tried to lose weight?
Not hard enough. No. I think that you're fine with it. I think that you're around people that build you up because you're fat and say you're pretty at any size. No, I don't think you've actually tried. I think that you ate good for like 2 days.
Don't know. Okay. I would think you would know because you are yourself a fat person in this country. Exactly. And I go to weight.
Oh my God! Don't explain yourself.
You know what? This is one of those patented ROTC hates. They're
Yeah.
both gay guys arguing. I mean, the fat guy is definitely in the wrong more, but it just evolved into like, well, I'm a gay guy. Well, I'm a gay guy. And then eventually you're like, I don't care about either of you guys.
All right. I know this is not this. As you're gonna see, this is not Spirit, but this is a freak out on Southwest. Okay.
Stay there.
Don't
Let
touch
me show.
people.
No. No, this is where her asshole is. Do not
What?
touch her. Look at her. Shut the fuck up. Don't fucking
Wow. Whoa!
Muff cabbage.
Bro, women are bro, they always immediately grab hair.
You know how I get my arm off of her hair? I punch her right in her nose, and then she's in your hand. Let's go
See,
immediately.
It's just like with a dog that's like clamped down on something. If you drill it right in the fucking face
It'll
just the
stop.
right way, it'll stop.
And there's another way: finger in the butthole. You pick.
That is actually very funny. It does both work on
Both
dogs
will
and
work,
women, and, it'll work
and
on
women too. Oh yeah.
Could
All
you
you gotta
imagine
do-
a woman?
Now
out
this
of
is a
control-
hate situation because she's still wearing a mask on a plane now.
Yeah.
I'm not. Andrea. I'm not even touching
Dude,
her hair, bitch.
all you need to do is just land a strategic haymaker on one titty. That's all you'd need.
Yeah.
One titty.
We need those 911.
I bet this chick is a monster fuck though.
to let go right now.
You think she has like a? You think she has like a Guidet nickname, like Tuna Town?
Tuna Town.
Yeah, she auditioned for the Jersey Shore when she was in her 20s, but they said no, she's even too much for this show. We can't have her.
She's a liability.
She's a
That's what
liability
they
for the
said.
Jersey Shore. We can't.
She auditioned in her 20s, and they were like, "Sorry, ma'am, we're not hiring anyone over 40." And she started a
Jesus.
fight.
Oh yeah,
And
she
they dragged her out.
You're already past the point of no return. You're already past the point of no return here.
The fact this is a 4-minute video means I don't think she lets go over here for 40 minutes. For 4
awesome.
minutes, but I mean, punch her.
Let go of her hair, miss. Yo,
Why don't you pull her hair?
Hold on, hear me out. The woman who's getting her hair pulled. I can understand if there's one thought going through her head. If I just do nothing, I get to go back on the plane.
Yeah.
yeah, put me on the ground. Put me on the ground.
Okay, so this flight is from or to Las Vegas? Because this, no.
Jersey to Vegas or Vegas to Jersey? Which one
This
is
is
it?
Jersey to Vegas or something like that.
Look at this fat lady.
You cannot fall in love, Mercer. Not allowed.
She rules.
Look at this fat ass bitch. She
I have definitely been the person with a chick like this going, I'm really sorry about this. I'm really sorry about this. Getting off a plane I don't have to get off of?
Yeah.
I actually technically could have left.
Look, you can't even see her stomach. It's horrible. Look at her outfit. Look at this fat ass bitch. Hilarious. You can't even show your mouth because you're embarrassed. You can't even see it because you're embarrassed. Shut the
They're
fuck
zip
up.
tying her arms.
Who's the one?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I would be very nervous right now because spitting would be next.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I swear to Christ, if she's
Oh.
restrained or not, if she
Royce?
spits
Yeah.
on.
NYC to Kansas. So it's a Jersey chick. It's gotta be.
Okay.
I can't hear you.
But yeah,
Okay,
that's one of those moments where like I would be praying, she please better not spit on me because even if she's handcuffed, I will start wailing on her. That's one of those things that will set me off. Do not fucking spit on me.
Dude, he's never gonna lay it again. Okay, I'm sorry, black guy.
Merch, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
She's perfect.
No.
Her Instagram's private, unfortunately.
Okay, black
Sorry.
guy.
Why?
Her thoughts aren't.
Boyfriend's black, so shut the fuck up. My boyfriend's fucking a black guy. My boyfriend's a black. My boyfriend's black. My boyfriend's a
What?
fucking black guy.
We could tell. We could tell.
Well, now we don't have to worry about falling in love.
Yeah. Well, that one.
Yeah. You, the only thing you have to worry about falling is your fucking credit score.
Oh, there it is!
Oh, Merch called the
Yep.
spit.
It was coming. It was always gonna be
I-
there.
she was a spitter. I could tell. I could tell, man. I knew right away that she
Really?
she had
'Cause
she had spitter energy.
Normally, girls that look like that swallow.
Yeah, well, depends on the scenario. Yeah, no, I can always call the kind of bitch who's gonna need a spit mask, and I was getting spit mask energy from her.
So I found an Instagram video of some chick just talking about this incident, right? And there's a comment that was posted 13 weeks ago that says, she has been harassing, stalking, threatening, and attacking people since high school, it turns out. I'm one of her many victims. It's so much deeper than this moment. The account is Ghost Piss.
That's rad.
The internet rules.
This place rules.
Shut the fuck up. 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 Yeah, put the shit down. Shut the fuck up.
I like how she's slowly getting slowly tired.
Dick is like, that's horrible. I can't breathe. Okay. Let me go. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Shut the fuck up. I can't breathe. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Nice.
Do you guys want to
Nice.
see her art?
Fuck you. You're not letting me go.
Do you want to see her website and her art?
Sure.
She's clearly of sound mind. Here you go, Royce.
Can't get out.
Careful, it's gonna. You're gonna have MySpace Y2K seizure flashback.
Fuck you.
Oh my God.
She's fucking nuts. She's tough.
You're so beautiful. You're stunning.
Dude, her art looks like a serial killer that only kills women who buy Lisa Frank.
No.
That's what her fucking art looks like.
Yeah, okay, baby. You know, they need to call someone live. I'm gonna send a letter on this one. Okay, I'm sorry.
What'd you say?
I'm sorry. My boyfriend is black. You need to chill for now. No.
My boyfriend is black.
Oh, you're like no, my boyfriend's black.
Do you think a black guy's gonna put up with that?
Yeah.
Thank you, Vincent.
Yeah. Dude, she's a New York City artist. I bet you her black boyfriend listens to fucking like fucking what?
This is her website?
Yeah. I bet you listen to Lupe Fiasco.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Dude.
so she's garbage.
That's not art.
Yeah.
Art, it's subjective, Virgie.
Yeah, well, no, it's objective, and that's objectively ugly.
Yeah.
This, my
Hey,
friend,
the slappers.
this, my friend, is art.
Hey everyone, we're Plus Size Park Hoppers, and this is our Hollywood Studios outfit of the day. My shirt.
It looks like she's hiding one of those like state fair biggest pumpkins. Like, like those places that have a pumpkin festival.
That's funny. It's fucked up.
It's from the Lost Rose. I'm doing a Halloween Town outfit, which Halloween Town is one of my favorite Halloween movies of all time. My shirt's from the Lost Rose, and many of their shirts go up to sizes 4X and 5X.
You're gonna need them.
My skirt is from Amazon. I'll link it in our storefront. My sneakers are Hoka. My ears are from Disney World 2 years ago. And my backpack, Hocus Pocus, and it's Loungefly. And I love it so much. Isn't it so cute?
Yeah, but I guess, but the thing wearing it, there's nothing. Listen, man, have you ever? Okay, I'm sorry. Have you ever heard the phrase "lipstick on a pig"?
You're the pig in this scenario. You're not the lipstick.
You're not the lipstick.
Is what we're saying.
That's a normal-sized backpack.
Yeah, and she's not a normal-sized person.
Holy fuck! It's like a clasp.
My earrings are from TJ Maxx.
Ah, she's a Maxinista. Mongoose! 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 We love Mongoose. Mongoose is our favorite. My shirt is from not a lot of people make shirts this size. My pants are from not a lot of people make pants this size.
Look, I know you might black out, but speak louder.
That's all I'm wearing.
Hey everyone, my Hollywood-inspired outfit is from Amazon and Chubbies. And I got the shoes, the sandals. Gotta have them.
Ew, you have bad skin, you homosexual. That is a bad-skinned homosexual man.
You have skin like Lester Diamond.
Yeah. Ah, God, I just, ugh. It's just, okay, so. TikTok. This is I see this a lot sometimes. When I go out, do you see people filming TikToks? I see it a lot.
Yeah, and I was asking off the air, like, don't these people have homes?
What does this look with like one jean and not the other jean?
She's wearing no shoes in a fucking store, which is disgusting.
What is? But why?
I don't know, man.
And look at the other woman just looking at her like.
Just do this at your house with a green screen. I don't understand why you're doing this.
Because the dad's probably abusive.
No, and you know what it is? And I'm going to tell you what it is. It's an epidemic of IRL streamers and TikTokers, right? They don't have any followers. They suck at this, right? So instead of doing the right thing, which is make content and grow in popularity, instead they go out and do shit like this, hoping people will notice them so that they have an icebreaker and they go, oh, I'm a content creator. They're doing it wrong. They're doing it in reverse. So being a content creator to go make friends in real life because they don't have any personality traits. Like, oh, I'm a content creator. Oh, are you? Let's show me your TikTok. Wow, you've had 27 followers for 2 years. Crazy.
You know, I watch a lot of financial audit, and there's a lot of people that there's so many people like, oh, I'm going to be a content creator. It's like, oh, cool. Yeah. How many years? How many followers do you have? 2,000. It's like, well, that's not going to pay your bills, though. So, guys, thank you so much for listening, and thank you again, Owen, for coming on. That was a lot of fun. Owen Schroyer is the best. Mersh is mediocre, but he will be on tonight.
Hey, I am mediocre. 10 o'clock tonight, Nightwave Radio. Be there, you fucks.
Pessy will be on next.
Yup, hanging out. Hang out.
I would tell you to rate yourself, but you can't because we're not live on Rumble.
I'll still try. It might still be people just sitting in there.
Maybe. Virgie, stream forever?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, guys. Daywave tomorrow, 10 a.m. So go check it out. If you're over on YouTube from Rumble and you're not usually over, you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. It really does help us out a lot. RevengeOfTheSith.locals.com. If you want to see tomorrow's show, that's the only place to get it. It's $7 a month, and I think it's worth it. I mean, I'm a little biased, but if you do sign up, you get Friday shows are always fun. Have to play some games with you guys. You should really go be over there. All right, we're out of here. I love you. Stay back.